and we've been talking about energy and rises just generally in the cost of living this week. It's affecting us all right now. You're also probably now thinking about how you can reduce your bills and be a bit more energy efficient. Wigan Council are installing a device called Thermocill in 2,000 council properties over the next year to save on energy costs. It was invented by Keith Rimmer. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Michelle.
Now, I know there's probably, a big technical explanation behind this, but could you tell us in a simple term how this device works and where it goes in the house?
I certainly will. I won't be technical at all. Basically, a window is the most inefficient component in any build. The glazing is where the heat loss goes. So I've invented a product which sits underneath a windowsill, the internal windowsill. It takes the heat from the radiator, cascades warm air up against the glass, stops cold air entering the property and hot air going out.
Well, you see, because windows are a problem anyway, aren't they? I know, with some of our curtains in our house hang over the radiator, and I think, well, the heat's just going behind the curtain now and out of the window.
Yes.
So, I think we all know near windows it's a big issue anyway, isn't it? So one of these things, do you need them then under every windowsill, or is it just one in the house?
No, you can put them under any window what's got a radiator or an electric heater, an heat source, underneath the window. And it will save you 8% on your energy bills, but it'll warm the room up 19% quicker. So it uses 14% less energy to heat the room.
Right, okay. So because of those percentages in, how it's more efficient, I guess that saves money on the bill. And do you know roughly how much it can, save?
On the average bill at the moment, it's around about £126 to £150 per year. And if you think of the price hikes, every time there's a hike, the bigger the window, the more windows you put this on, the more money you're going to save.
So Wigan Council are going to use these. They're going to be installing them into thousands of homes. What difference do you think it's going to make then to people in social housing?
It'll make a huge difference on thermal comfort. They'll actually feel warmer. The room feels warmer. And also during COVID, we wanted to ventilate rooms. So the first thing that people do in cold weather is they shut the trickle vents in the windows. That's not good for us. We need to have ventilation. And Thermocill's designed to have the trickle vents open. And instead of cold air coming into the room, it's mixing with the warm air. So you've got warm air coming into the room.
And, you clearly know what you're talking about. Do you have any other top tips for us on how we can reduce our energy consumption at home?
Yeah, the only way you can reduce your energy consumption at home is devices like Thermocill. But let's educate from the bottom upwards. Let's start with the kids, your grandchildren. Let's get them involved and walk round the house and show them how, they can turn lights off. Mm-hmm. You can take things off standby. There's lots of little things you can do. If you're going to boil a kettle, why fill it to the top?
Yeah, I can sort of hear, my parents at home going, is it Blackpool Illuminations in here?
Yes.
It's that kind of thing you're talking about, isn't it? To just, generally try and save energy. And, we all know little things like hanging your washing out when you can rather than putting the dryer on. It's just small things like that, isn't it? If we try and do the little things, hopefully, it can save us some more money. Keith, thank you very much for talking to us this morning. That is Keith Rimmer.